Who is an irregular migrant? An irregular migrant is an alien who enters or stays in a country without the appropriate documentation. 1.9 to 3.8 million irregular immigrants were estimated to reside in 27 European Union member states. Canada is estimated to have 200,000 to 500,000 irregular migrants. As the number of irregular migrants has increased, irregular migration has been a focal concern for states, which consider it a threat to sovereignty, public welfare, and national security. States across the world have responded with strict preventive and deterrent measures. So what about Canada, a country known for its humanitarian traditions and praised for its immigration policies? Are we too following in the restrictive steps of the European Union? 2 boats of Sri Lankan irregular migrants arrived on the coast of British Columbia. These events triggered policy changes and led to the amendment of the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act of Canada. The new policies include systematic detention of migrants, including children, as well as the growing use of deterrents such as a safe country of origin criteria, expedited refugee claim hearings, and the lack of an appeal process which expedites forced removal. Canada has also considerably strengthened its border control, increased information sharing, and law enforcement cooperation with other countries. The SSHRC-funded research of Dr. Idil Atak, her co-applicants Dr. Delphina Cash and Dr. Graham Hudson sets out to explore the criminalization of irregular migration and asylum in Canada. What do we know so far?
Until now, Canada has not generated a comprehensive evaluation of irregular migration. By contrast, in the European Union, for some time now, government agencies, NGOs, and courts have generated a set of best practices and lessons learned with similar measures. Among these, we found that repressive measures similar to those used in Canada actually increase irregular migration and lead to serious human rights implications.
Many people flee war, insecurity, and persecution, and may be in need of protection. Those people don't have any choice but to travel irregularly with the help of smugglers. As a result, they are intercepted, detained, and forcibly removed, which makes access to asylum more challenging. Migrants and asylum seekers in detention have problems accessing counsel, legal aid, or a translator to claim asylum or to challenge their deportation.
Our project is still at an early stage. It will determine gaps between stated objectives of recent measures and their concrete policy outcomes. We want to help policymakers improve relevant laws and policies and reduce unintended consequences. Ultimately, our research project will allow identification and sharing of realistic strategies for more effectively balancing security and human rights.